Good morning, children. Today we are here to discuss overall revision of Unit 9, what is inside atom of 9th class. As we have completed this particular chapter in chemistry, how the examination pattern would be, already annual examination pattern we have discussed clearly previously by a chapter what we have completed previous, that is heat chapter. Same examination pattern will be there, part A consisting of 35 marks, part B consisting of multiple choice questions, but whereas here we are giving fill in the blanks, we are not giving multiple choice questions. So it consisting of 5 marks and it consisting of 35 marks, total will be 40 marks. If we go for first bit, very short answers, they will be asking 7 questions. From that 7 questions we have to write without any choice will be there first 2 blocks. When it comes to essay questions, 16, 4 fours are 4 questions we have to attempt it up. For each question there will be internal choice. There will be internal choice. Total 8 questions will be get asked. From that 8 questions we have to answer 4 questions. Therefore 16 marks you can be get allotted. So this is the paper pattern, how it would be get existing there. And we, among all those things, we have to concentrate on, maximum we have to concentrate on essay type questions. Why it means 8 questions we are going to be get asked. 8 questions means what? These 8 questions will be from 8 different topics of chapter. 8 different topics of a chapter, what is inside an atom. If you concentrate on those 8 different topics, means what? Maximum we can revise nearly 90% of chapter. Nearly 90% of chapter, or 90 to 95% we can revise it up. 5% if we concentrate for very short questions as well as short answers easily. From on this topic only if we revise, we can easily attempt 7 mark very short questions as well as short questions. Let me recapitulate the total chapter. What does the topics consisting of? First one is what he has given there. What is atom? We can understand that. And next one is what are the subatomic particles? These subatomic particles are nothing but what we know clearly: electron, proton, and neutron. Electron is having its own characteristics, proton is having its own characteristics, as well as neutron is also having its own characteristics. Electron is negatively charged particle, proton is positively charged particle, neutral charged particle, and atomic mass, and their characteristics already we have discussed in chapter. If we concentrate on those all characteristics, one question can be asked for 4 marks, that is, what are the characteristics of electron, proton and neutron? We may ask for 8 marks, that particular question. If we concentrate it up, from that question only, individually write the characteristics of electron, write the characteristics of proton, write the characteristics of neutron, individually for 1 mark as well as for 2 marks we can ask by bifurcating this particular topic there itself. Subatomic particles called as electron, proton, neutron. After completion of this particular topic, next one is what? Atomic models. What is called as atomic models? The systematic arrangement of subatomic particles within an atom. How they can be arranged, that particular phenomena is explained in the form of atomic models. How many atomic models are there in textbook for us? J.J. Thomson atomic model, Rutherford atomic model, Niels Bohr atomic model. These three atomic models is given in our textbook for us. What is J.J. Thomson atomic model? About what information? This particular Thomson atomic model will be given information. If you study all these three topics individually, from all these topics, 4 marks questions can be asked as what? Rutherford atomic model and limitations, Bohr atomic model and limitations. These 2 questions can be asked in the form of 4 marks question. J.J. Thomson atomic model, he may ask directly in the form of 2 marks question. J.J. Thomson atomic model is also called as Rutherford atomic model is also called as Niels Bohr atomic model is also called as. For 1 mark question they may ask J.J. Thomson atomic model for his discovery, in which year he got Nobel Prize, in which year he got Nobel Prize, in which year he got Nobel Prize. Individually from these topics, he can ask for 2 marks question as well as 1 mark question, or directly Rutherford atomic model as well as Niels Bohr atomic model postulates as well as limitations can be asked in the form of 4 questions. 1, 2, 3 questions. We got it clearly for how many? 4 marks questions, and 2 marks questions also we have studied clearly. This is regarding second part. First part is what? Atom, subatomic particles, how they are arranged. Atomic models we have completed. Next one is what? Third subtopic is distribution of electrons in main shells. How electrons can be distributed in main shells? This main shell concept was discovered by whom there? Niels Bohr discovered this one in the form of shell K, L, M, N. K means what? N is equal to 1. L means what? 2. N means what? N is equal to 3. N means what? 4. N is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 shell. We call them as what? Main shells. K shell, L shell, M shell. The shell which is near to the nucleus is called as K shell. The cell which is far from the nucleus is called as outermost shell. Maximum number of electrons arranged in this particular main shell depending upon one formula. What is that formula? 2n square formula. By using this particular 2n square formula, number of electrons accommodated in first shell 2, second shell 8, third shell 18, fourth shell 32 electrons, and the arrangement of that particular electrons, distribution of those electrons in main shell by using one concept. What is that concept? Bohr-Bury rules. Bohr-Bury rules. Bohr as well as Bury together frame certain rules, 3 rules, how to arrange, how to accommodate electrons within main shells by using formula called as 2n square. He arranged all the electrons. By this, they also discovered about what? Zero group elements. Zero group elements are called as what? 8A group elements, which are called as stable elements. Why we call stable elements? As it existing in valency electrons is equal to 8, or if it is having first shell, except first shell can accommodate how many electrons? 2 electrons. First shell can accommodate how many electrons? 2 electrons. Other than first shell, remaining all shell, if it is having 8 electrons, we'll call it as what? Stable electronic configuration. In this way, how electrons can be distributed in shells K shell, L shell, M shell, so on, how it will be distributed, we can study clearly. From this particular point, he may ask individually for 4 marks, how the shell, for 2 marks question he can ask it now. Based upon what formula they can be arranged 1 mark, and in different shells, how electrons are accommodated, and how many number of electrons can be accommodated in different main shells can be asked for 2 marks within distribution of electrons. Next one is what? Valency. What is called as valency? The orbit which is the electrons that are existing in outermost orbit. Outermost orbit is called as what? Valency. And for what purpose they can be utilized? Depending upon valency electrons only, whether the element is reactive, less reactive, more reactive, or no reactive nature existing. This can be identified depending upon these valency electrons. Not only that one, how this valency will play a vital role in certain elements. First A group element, second A group element, third A group element, fourth A group element, how it will be get affected in these groups. Simultaneously, fifth A group element, sixth A group element, seventh A group element, eighth A group element, how this particular valency electrons can be get existing among these orbital, among these groups can be clearly explained within this valency concept. He may ask question for 4 marks. How it is affecting in first A group to third A group, simultaneously fifth A group to seventh A group individually, how the valency of electrons can be accommodated. First A group, second A group, third A group, depending upon their valency number itself only will give us nothing but what valency. But whereas fifth A group, sixth A group, seventh A group, from 8 electrons, if we are removing this particular valency number, what is the electrons, what are the number will be coming, that number would be called as what? Valency of that orbit of that particular group, we can give it up there. Here its valency is 1, 2, 3, its valency is 3, 2, 1. What is the valency of 8th A group elements? What are the elements existing in 8th A group? Neon, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Helium will be having 2 electrons as it is existing in K shell. K shell can accommodate how many electron? 2 electron. More than 2 electron K shell cannot be accommodated. Therefore, it is attaining stable electronic configuration of diode configuration. Remaining all elements, if we go for these all elements, 8 electrons will be arranged in valency shell or valency orbit. If valency orbit is having 8 electrons, it is called as octet configuration. What configuration? Octet configuration. How that particular valency shells can be get filled up in octet configuration, how they can be get attained, that particular phenomena can also be get studied within what? Valency concept. Valency concept. Later on after valency concept, one more topic, one more subtopic is there. What is the topic? He has given a chart of atom discovery of subatomic particles. Chart of discovery of subatomic particles. Subatomic particles in atom. Democritus, how he discovered, J.J. Dalton, what he discovered, and J.J. Thomson, Rutherford, so on. Chart is existing in our textbook. If you study that particular chart for 2 marks questions or for 1 mark question, he may ask directly from that particular topic. So that particular topic also revise properly. Don't leave that topic also there. That is chart of that particular one. After completion of valency, one more topic is there. What is the topic? Characteristics of an element. What are the characteristics can be exist? Atomic number, atomic mass number, isotopes, isobars, isotones. These all are the characteristics of elements. Some characteristics we have taken there itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It may ask this question for 4 marks directly. Or from this particular question individually, what is atomic number as well as atomic mass number? For 2 marks question he may ask. Individually we go for atomic number, definition of atomic number, atomic mass number, isotopes, isobars, isotones can be for 1 mark question. Within this, determination of atomic mass number by using isotopes. How we can determine by using isotopes? Little bit explanation is there. That explanation you may ask for 4 marks or 2 marks also you can ask it up. And applications. Applications of isotopes. For what applications you may ask? For 2 marks you may ask it up. These all are the topics which are existing in our chapter. If you are concentrating on these all topics which are existing in our chapter, and next one is what? Symbol determination. Writing symbol. If X is a symbol, if I am taking here P and Q, what does P and Q represent? P represent atomic number, Q represent atomic mass number. It is called as subscript. It is called as superscript. What is called as X? X is called as an element. Symbol representation also you can ask for 1, 2, 3 marks. This for 2 marks you may ask it up. So these all are the topics. If we are studying these all topics, easily we can answer all the questions. What else we are asking it within this particular chapter in part A as well as part B. So children, try to concentrate on these all questions on these topics and try to analyze the topic and try to be well prepared for exam. Thank you children. All the best.